Welcome, everyone, to the college football playoff. The entire regular season has built up to this. 12 teams still in the running with championship dreams alive as we begin this first-round game in an on-campus setting. We have a great battle for us here tonight. Two teams with championship aspirations, but trying to define the odds and take a big step closer to that national championship. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the number 8 seed in the playoff, the SMU Mustangs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Tigers offense will get the first swing today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Grab down the middle. It's Lewis. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy.
Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. This offense comes out immediately, gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything. Is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And they tack on the extra point. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The Mustangs offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Well, this is what see, quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
He'll hand it off. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Again, makes it second and medium. They'll ride the back again here. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop them short of the marker.
Look, I realize on any play call that is properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
That's reeled in. It's Hudson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards with Defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Handoff to the back. The Mustangs moving quickly down the field here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble to his left. Using his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Ah, this is great. This is what the great ones do. Uses his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped a switch from passer to runner. Got a pretty good gain out of it, too.
Second down after that previous play. They'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Can he make it to the marker? Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now.
Well, that's a good, hard, tough running there to get that first down to keep this drive alive. Early in this game, the offense really asserting themselves. They're not thinking about a field goal. They're trying to put this ball in the end zone.
And the Mustangs with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Sturdivant. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal.
I really like the throw here, Chris, but the fake off the play action was just as effective. You saw the second-level defenders freeze for a split second, and that helps open those passing windows.
They'll try to run this one in. No gain there. Ball was spotted at the 2 again.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And a handoff as they run the counter play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Can he get there on the ground? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Tigers will send the punt team onto the field. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Offense goes to the pistol formation now. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
Boy, great play here by a Clemson defender. It makes you think of all these great Clemson defenders they've had over the years, like the Fridge or Daquan Bowers, Vic Beasley, Grady Jarrett, and, of course, most recently, Miles Murphy, who got drafted just a few years ago.
always great defense.
Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Looking for the wideout. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Mustangs will line up to kick it away. It's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. We're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Testing the right side here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes the catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes a quick grab. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just different. Who can handle the nerves better? Begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's found some room at the 45. That is a big play. Finally brought down at the 44.
Trends show guys that are continuing to go for it on 4th down. What's crazy to me, Chris, is deep in your own territory to go for it on 4th down. It's a big risk, but it pays off here.
Gets hauled in here over the middle. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent game. Moves the ball to the 33.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete downfield. Touchdown, SMU. This quarterback on fire today. This college football playoff game is all tied up. It's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. You have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring touchdown in their last possession. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield. It's Klubnik. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. That's reeled in. It's Moore. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they've got him back there for a loss of 8.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the out route. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. No chance to catch him. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It's an out route, the catch made. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
You call quick out on 3rd down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
He's moving out of the pocket, trying to create here on the move. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Looking to pass. It's Jennings. Trying to extend the play. He lets it go on the move. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. Touchdown, Mustangs. Still no answer for this offense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And now the handoff. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Defense all over the option play. Quarterback couldn't even get the pitch off. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense and man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And that's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half. And the Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And now a timeout is taken. The receiving team wanting to talk about things here before the kickoff. The punt team making their way on the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. So here we go. First play of the drive. Under 2 minutes before halftime. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looking to throw. It's Jennings. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. And looking to throw now on 1st down. looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Ponies. And now the try here for the extra point. And it's good. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Klubnik. Snags a quick throw. The offense will take their first time out of the half. The tough strategy here.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
It's complete, and he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Lets it fly to the wideout, and he pulls in the catch. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. That's a big gain. The offense is threatening that. Stop the ball at the 22. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that first half. Each of these two offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these two passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working, and I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. That's going to do it for us here at the half. Time to see how this incredible playoff drama plays out. And for that, it's back to Chris and Brooke.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now. Offense showing a bunch formation now. And they get the second half started with their running play. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Jennings looking for his big tight end. And he's got his man open downfield. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Okay, ready? The offense really clicking here. Off the play fake on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Pulls it in. It's Sturdivant. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
And the Mustangs looking to cash in this red zone trip. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Mustangs pick up enough for a first down here. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback lost track of the play clock. And that'll cost the offense 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Jennings. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
They look to throw it here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dreamed about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Caught quickly. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force his fourth down. Great job here by the D.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Makes a quick catch. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The offense with plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's second and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Klubnik. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Interesting play call here. Third and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. They'll take the lead in the second half. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Here comes the Mustangs offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Well, Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson's been for the last 10 or 12 years, I think their defense deserves as much credit as guys like Trevor Lawrence and Deshaun Watson. This defense has gone to a different level, and that's why they're a national contender every single year.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a 1st down to the 47.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Inside the 10. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, SMU. Just ran away from the defense. Now here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Good enough for the 1st down to the 37.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
A quick throw out left, complete. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The 1st down pickup tackled at the 45.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, it's dropped off the tip by the defense there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Now it's 2nd down here. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And this one is caught. They make the tackle, but the gain moves the ball to the 28. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked, whether they play.
And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually comes home with a sack.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. To the air, it's Klubnik. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, the execution here on the screen pass was okay by the offense. The defense just almost anticipating the screen. He had nowhere to go.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And it's intercepted. They read the screen perfectly. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game. Who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Pulls it in. It's Sturdivant. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
2nd down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And the Mustangs getting set on 1st and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's a handoff, testing the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. And they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. Touchdown, Mustangs. They claim the lead here in the final quarter. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Catch made on the out route. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's the target, and it's complete. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Looking to throw yet again. Caught on the outside. It's Lewis. And he'll run out of bounds, picking up a few yards on the play.
Hey, positive yards here. 4th quarter, trailing really close to the 2-minute mark here. But I love the fact he's able to get out of bounds, preserve that clock. Let's see if they can take some shots downfield to get points on the board.
There's the handoff. Powering through. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to steal a late-game comeback victory. Pressure moment for the quarterback to see if he can stay calm and collected. Down a score late in the game. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. Gain moves into the 24. That's a fresh set of downs. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain in that play.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Clemson.
What a touchdown here with under 2 minutes to go. And the big question now, Chris, is do you kick this extra point to tie it up, or do you go for 2 to potentially take the lead? Either way, your defense still is going to have to go out there and make some plays.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the 4th. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the SMU offense is back out on the field now, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. 1st down, looking to throw the football. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made after the completion.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Hit as he threw. He's going deep here. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the fourth quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Oh, they're finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third and short, they hand the ball off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking to throw. It's Jennings. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Ponies. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. Your defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
Bringing it out. It's Brown. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Second down, we're going to throw it. Bringing pressure. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Down by 7. They've got to convert here for a chance to tie this game. They need to convert. He'll drop back. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And this one is dropped and incomplete as time runs out to end the ball game. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.